This is Scone O'Connor. Scone O'Connor has wide variety, which is carried out the onions. Onion field, which is carried out, and we have a little old lady. She's around 190 years old. She goes through the Scone O'Connor. Scone O'Connor is a big area which is covered by onions, potatoes. To finalize the product, they skim through the processing, the raw product. The root, the bay root, just like the potato. The potato is carried out by SC Ranching. And this is a Lockwood, old original Lockwood container. And then the containers are put in and subdued and processed. And then systems are put in containers. The skins of the onions is processed and sent through. And she's committed to the community. She's 190 years old. She speaks fluent Spanish. Nothing but Spanish. And then we have the onion skins, where are sorted out by the conveyor belt, as you can see. The ranch processing for the equipment, which is run by the Sputnik Lockwood. This process that says Napa. License plate C87707P. Everything's processed, set up for Scone O'Connor. Skins are sorted, processed. You can see these skins are pulled out, processed on the onions for onion rings, which is Zips, Denny's, Sherry's, Burger King, McDonald's have onion rings. They love onion rings. Onion rings are set up. We got the Sputnik. The container is set up as and we got pallets set up for transport, import, export services. And then we got Scone O'Connor. As you see, we got the product set up in each cubicle. Number AT, 7T, 6T, 5T, 4T, 3T, and 1T. And this is base in gold, old boxes. garbage, like facility garbage pack. They organize the cardboard, the plastic, and also the onion bags, which says Anderson Organics grown in healthier 50-pound bags. This is going upon it. Now the SH Ranching Equipment's Park, Sputnik, Lockwoods, Harvesters, rigged, processed in the Ward in Washington. Set up the Sputniks. Shoot systems back. Got the drop tester. Have everything situated in the chain set up. The old great old P for the grandmother that she's a generation after generation. 100 years after 100 years, becoming a century. We have everything downloaded. We got Mack trucks, Frontline transport, and set up. On an individual as a reefer, refrigerated, there's a Thermal King, DC 7021, 308052, DC 6090, Reaper 312128, DC 7021, Grandview. And then we got shipment containers. And then we got the T51 transport Reaper 5 seat, Reaper C58, WP39652. And then we got grain elevator. We got a grain elevator that's here updated. Put on a chute, just like onions. You know, great grandmother speaks fluent Spanish and also speak Indian. She speaks Indian and Spanish since India and Indians own property in Mexico. You know, you're in Mexico, you're on Indian property on the reservation, so speaking all these languages. And this is the grain elevator. All this land is Indian land. And they put a railroad system here. Massacred millions upon millions of Indians because of this railroad. This railroad was somewhat sentimental to the cavalry. And we got a chain link. It is a straight chain anchor. It's a chain link itself connected to the services here at the grain elevator. And this is an old chain link. Originated. And the power generator is a General Electric, which is connected to Sputnik Lockwood, Sputniks, little pups, and generated in this grain elevator. Now you got people away from history, away from selfless life, and these people are walking around. Are Indians. She's Indian. She works all kinds of hours for their property, owning property, walking and talking their property, walking and talking, communicating to little people that do not own it, and their staff. They may be staff and they work in City Hall, but they don't own City Hall. They don't own the staff. They don't own the banks. They don't own accounting offices, which is South Dakota. They really own and run their own business here. They're in the community. They're working with staff and people that work with the dollar value, bankers, assessments, and they get beat out of it. They get beat out of a job every time because they're fully functional. They own their land, millions upon millions of land, millions upon millions of acres of land. They go to John Deere Evergreen Implement, John Deere Company, Milloin, Illinois, and talk to the people that really build computer systems, that does their bushels for their corn, edible corn, grain, cotton fields, onions, potatoes, organics, like onions, onion peels, on the salesman floor working with 977 0STS, balers, RX, tank, the RT9560, Lockwood displacements, harvesters, the carts, as you can tell. They want an inspection, they want a satisfaction, they want what to look for. Of hiring and firing and having people in sessions, and instead of having their money wasted sent to people that take their money and does not help the society and in their childhood development for their children to better and carry on to the next son, next daughter, and siblings to future educate their children in the development of their environment, their own house dwelling, their own business sector, knowing that their dollar value is 100%, as in 100 pennies, is fulfilled, is being taken advantage of by distracted, distraught individuals misusing and using the system, partaking on their job of taking advantage of people. Her mother and her grandmother and great-grandfather speak English, 100% English. They read and write English, and they don't own millions and millions upon acres. Now, City Hall here in Warren, Washington, has all these washed potatoes, Scone and Carter, washed potato, Lamb Weston here in Warren, Washington. I'm partaking in having a water bill, a credit check, abstract record, manufacturer driver's record, living arrangement, a Vista utility bills, array of different options of opening your credit card, having a credit card, having the ability to build and accept here in Warden City Hall at 121 Main Street. And this is 1212 here in Warden City Hall. And that's Ajmer Singh, A-J-M-E-R, Singh, S-A-N-G-H, Nijjar, Cimaron 596, Bigger Pire, Russian Bar, and also Sunset. They own 99.99 of the land. And this is City Hall here in Warden, Washington. 1 21 Main Street. We're going to fax this stuff to Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, 509-736-3066. Office Max and also Staples here in Moses Lake and in Kennewick, Washington. And that's gone postal in Ephrata, 1105 Basin Southeast Street, Station A, here in Ephrata Courthouse. And notaries and also processing, which has been faxed here.